in order to comply with the new competence-based curriculum, which is also aligned to Rwanda's national development goals. The Salesians of Don Bosco in Africa of Great Lakes are putting more efforts in modernizing and equipping their technical and vocational education and training schools to meet quality education standard, which will result into graduating qualified personnel who are able to respond to the needs of the society, national and international job market. In Rwanda, Don Bosco Gatenga Technical and Vocational Education and Training School has already started the installation of new equipment, which students said, they will gain advanced skills compared to the past.
tugira ubuntu kugirirwa icyizere nk'abanyeshuri tukatwara ibikoresho baterankunga cyo bigiye kudufasha bigiye twagura mu mutwe bidufashe no mu mikorere yacu kugira ngo n'ahandi hose twagira nyine bitewe n'akazi ari ibikoresho duhawe ibyo twashobora natwe kugira akamaro tugirira sosiyete.
Icya mbere cyo bizadufasha kongera skills zacu, skills mu myigire yacu ho noneho muri pratique ho bizajya binadufasha gutuma umunyeshuri yumva ikintu mu buryo bwihuse. Muri iki kigo cya Don Bosco Gatenga ndakeka uyu ni umwihariko tugize mu bigo bibarizwa mu mujyi wa Kigali. Urubyiruko narushishikariza kuza kuhiga ishami ry'amashanyarazi. Urabona ibi ni ibikoresho bishya bigezweho kandi noneho by'umwihariko nitwe tubitunze bwa
mbere na mbere cyo inama nagira urubyiruko mbere na mbere nako batinyuka bakora no ku mifuka baze batora ubumenyi mbere na mbere baze gukorana muri Don Bosco Gatenga kuko niyo tubashije kunyobwa ndakeka ari wa mbere tubashije gutunga ibikoresho bimeze gutya.
Instructors commend new equipment and here are their expectations.
With this traditional method, what were the challenges?
The challenges are essentially to get equipment of nowadays, because they are now use either programmers, they are now use either sensors to detect something, either something not needed. If we have lightning, the circuit can be eliminated. So all this equipment that we can call traditional or archaic, we use back in the days, we cannot have that sensor or detectors or timers or the equipment of that have used either in Western or Asia, where they are developed.
And now for these new ones, what are we going to benefit? What are the impacts of that?
So as we see, even the color changed. Even the color changed, the feelings changed too, because these ones are very smart, are very beautiful about how they look like and how they perform too, because they are taught about the sensors. Here we have sensors, we have timers, we have everything needed to install your modern house, that's needed to install your modern house, and you feel safe and you feel safe and comfortably your house can be lighting well. This is a domestic panel.
Yes.
which contains each and every component needed. So there we use our techniques to lighten that house, but here we have a component that full kitted.
Yeah. Now for students, what are they going to benefit?
So for students, they are going to get a lot of experience because we have a modern panel for domestic installation, and we have archaic panel. So they can do it automatically or they can do it manually. When you are going to repair your house, you have to need those two panels. So for now we have this one we didn't have before. That's a very good achievement.
My name is Alan. I work for Schneider Kenya in East Africa, and we are here at Don Bosco in Kigali to train the trainer, which means we need to impart our skills to the trainers on what they should deliver to the students based on several kits that have been designed by the foundation. So we have a variety of skills to impart, I would say, which are based on the curriculum in the TVET institutions in Rwanda. So we expect the students to be excited about learning because the material is up to date. It's some of the latest equipment out there. So it will be exciting for a young generation that is zealous about technology. It will be easier for the teachers to deliver their message. Why? Because the equipment is easy to use, and the pre-design of the benches is such that you don't have to do a lot of work in order to set the entire experiment up if an experiment is being done in the classroom environment. So we expect the teachers will be more excited about teaching, the students will be more excited about learning, which makes the entire process I guess more enjoyable for everyone, and the teacher can move faster with the curriculum because the students are enjoying, and the material is there for them to quickly understand.
The Salesian Mission in Africa of Great Lakes is very thankful to Schneider Foundation France and Schneider Electric for the provided support that enabled the modernization of the Department of Electricity at Don Bosco Gatenga.
Yeah, we have seen that you are developing, you are taking a step ahead in developing your TVET schools. Why are you doing this, and what are the future plans to continue this move?
Yes, it is true. We are trying to develop the TVET schools, especially in our region, Uganda, Burundi. Because the Salesian of Don Bosco in the whole world, they are known in that area of technical schools. That is our target, to help the young people to get skills. Because if someone has updated skills, they can go on the market and they find a job easily. That's why we have the plan of bringing new equipment in the schools. That's what we have started with, in cooperation with many companies and many NGOs, especially Schneider from France. And it was started in Gatenga Youth Center in Rwanda. And those equipment, they will support the young people to learn more new technology, they will be updated because our world keeps changing every day. That's why we want to help the young people to reach at that level where they will be able to work in the society everywhere they will be. And secondly, we have many other plans in that area. We are working with TVET Africa. This is another program which is coming soon in order to support our schools, Rwanda, Uganda, Burundi. In Rwanda, we are talking about structures. Some schools want to change the structures. We construct new classes. In Rwanda, we shall put also some equipment. I can talk about the equipment of hairdressing and the equipment of hairdressing, the equipment of this area of art culinary, in order to help all those young people to have the new equipment. Because if you don't put new equipment, whatever you are teaching, the young people will go on the market and they will be lost. They will not manage to enter on the market because they find they will meet the equipment, and it will be impossible to manipulate those equipment. When you have those equipment in the schools and they do practices, it will be very easy for them to enter. And secondly, in order to improve the TVET schools, there are some other programs which are coming, like capacity buildings in the schools, especially in Rwanda. There is the issue for protecting environment. This is very, very, very important today, because our earth is changing because the environment is not protected. In that area of technical school, we have many other programs which are coming in order to support our school, in order to prepare our young people for the better future. Lastly, there is the program of job services we are going to put on the place, and many people will be involved in order to prepare those young people to get the job easily. There is the program also of networking which will come in. That is it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.